Hi, I'm Julie from Quilty Desires. Welcome to today's video where we're taking a beloved childhood memory and we're giving it a creative twist. Remember the joy of making paper chains as a child? The laughter, the messy glue, the excitement of seeing the chain grow with each loop? Today we're bringing that nostalgia to life, but with fabric. Whether you're a quilter or a sewer, a busy mum looking for a fun craft, or a DIY lover, this project is perfect for you. It's beginner friendly, a fantastic way to use fabric scraps, and a beautiful handmade alternative to traditional paper chains. From decorating your home for the holidays to creating keepsakes that can be reused year after year, this simple fabric craft is packed with creativity and charm. So grab your favorite fabrics and a hot glue gun and let's dive into this delightful project. Trust me, it's going to spark some memories and maybe even start a new family tradition. To make a 3-meter length of fabric paper chains, you will need 4 fat quarters, 1 meter of Flies-Fix or any other paper-backed iron-on fusible webbing. You'll also need a hot glue gun and probably some spare glue sticks. First, you want to cut your fusible webbing to the size of each of your fat quarters. Then you want to come across to the iron and just give your fat quarters a little bit of a press and make them all nice and flat and get the creases out of them. Then we want to lay our fusible webbing so that it has the sticky side facing the wrong side of your fat quarters, and we want to iron that in place. And make sure you iron that on really well so that the webbing sticks to your fat quarter. You want to go ahead and repeat that process for each of your fat quarters. I'm going to make my strips 1 inch wide by 14 inches long. So I'm going to take my fat quarter over to my cutting board and I'm just going to cut a 14-inch strip first. And from there, I'm going to cut my 1-inch strips. If you want yours a little bit thicker, by all means, go ahead and make them as thick as you would like. And you'll do this for all of your fat quarters. I'm just cutting that leftover section from before, again at 14 inches. And 1-inch strips. You'll have a square of leftovers. Not quite sure what to do with that. Maybe it might go well in another project. So you should get about 25 strips per fat quarter. Next, we have this super relaxing task of peeling all of the paper off the back of our fabrics. Next, we want to take our strips over to the iron and we want to press them in half, wrong side to wrong side or sticky side to sticky side. And when we're doing that, just make sure that you don't get any of the adhesive onto your iron because it will leave brown marks on your fabric. If you have some baking paper in your cupboard at home, you can always put baking paper between the fabric strip and the iron just to make sure that you don't get any of the glue or the adhesive on your iron. And it's just a really quick, simple press. You'll go ahead and you'll do that for all of your fabric strips. Before starting, I've placed my strips in the order that I want to put them on my chain. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put them all together. So start with one piece of fabric and just pop a little bit of hot glue gun on the edge and stick it together. Then we'll take our next one and we'll thread that through there, and it's repeating this process until all of your strips are put together in a chain, just exactly like we did when we were kids with paper chains.